All right, we are on. We're ready for our last trivia night. We're just gonna wait for some people to get logged on here. When you get logged on, you can chat and let me know you're here. Doing it outside in the garage tonight since it's such a nice night out here. Hopefully, we'll get some people joining in here. I'll communicate with everybody through the chat box. So let me know you're here, and I'll give you a little shout out. Hi, Lisa Nagy. I'm glad that you're joining us, Lisa. Who else? People are starting to log on here. Hi, Sarah Smith, also known as Sally. Welcome. All right, we're up to 6. This will be our last trivia night that we have scheduled, but we may end up doing these a little bit next year. Oh, my connection is unstable. I may have to move closer to the Wi-Fi. So, man, I wish I could be outside. All right, we got Robin and Teresa. All right, hang tight while I move. Hang tight while we move. You're getting a nice tour of my Steelers garage. So. Oh, I can't open the door. There we go. All right. Here we are. All right. Hi, Kylene. Welcome. I'm going to have to shut those windows. All right. Here we are. Hope everybody had fun over the past couple months doing these trivia nights. Only down to 5. All right. All right. Just hang tight. We'll get started here. Let's see. All right, back up to 9. All right. I know we are trying to put together an outdoor prayer and praise session. We're trying to put that together. Hi, Francie. But we had so hang tight with that, and more info will be coming out. But I know we have Bible studies. I think next week or the week. Overall, I think it's been a pretty good virtual season, and trying to get back here to some normalcy. So. All right, 3 categories of 10. All right, I'm going to get started because what I'm going to do is at the end of the 10 questions, I'm going to read through again in case you missed any. So if people join late, they'll be able to on and we'll give them a little bit of time. So, all right. So our categories for tonight are sports. We have not had a sports category yet. We have school days. So these are things that you should have learned in high school or elementary school. I don't know which, but so yeah, we're hi Terry, welcome. So we have 3 different categories tonight. So it's not just to focus on one. So we're gonna get started here. All right. So we'll start with general knowledge. Let's do that one. Okay. We'll start with some general knowledge. So again, just a reminder of how this works. I'll ask the questions, you guys write them down, and then at the end of each 10 set of questions, I'll go over the answers, and then we'll let us know how many you got right and how many you got wrong. All right? How many out of 10 you got right? All right? All right, here we go. We are going to get started. So write your answers on your paper. Question number 1. Question number 1. What fish has no heart or brain? What fish has no heart or brain? Is question number 1. Oh, kids are running by me. Heart or brain? All right, just a reminder too, don't put your answers in the chat box because then it'll give it away for everybody. So, all right, question number 2. Area 51 is located in which U.S. state? Area 51 is located in which U.S. state? How many of you would like to go to Area 51? You can probably hitch a ride with that quarterback there, Johnny Manziel. I mean, what's his face? Baker Mayfield. I think he believes in UFOs. Which Area 51 is located in which U.S. state is question number 2. All right, question number 3. Number 3. Whose face is... I think I'm pretty good for what. So whose face is on the $100 bill? That's question 3. All right, moving on to question number 4. What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet? What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet? Sorority, I think. So, what is the last letter of the Greek alphabet for number 4? All right, number 5. Number 5. What is the biggest animal in the world? What is the biggest animal in the world? Number 5. What is the biggest animal in the world? All right, moving on to number 6. I think I might have given these too easy, but this one here. What is the color of an emerald? Question 6 is what is the color of an emerald? Scientist who studies rocks is called what? A scientist who studies rocks is called what? All right, question number 8. We're still staying along the rock family here. What's the name of the town where the Flintstones live? Let's think of our old school cartoons. What's the name of the town where the Flintstones live? All right. We're just rolling right through here. We have question number 9. What kind of tree do prunes come from? What kind of tree do prunes come from? Yeah, I don't know. These they seem like they're a little bit easier than normal, but maybe I just feel a little bit bad because of the hard questions I gave you last month when it was about Tetelestai. All right, question 9: What kind of tree do prunes come from? And now moving on to number 10, last question of this general knowledge category. Which state was the 50th state to join the Union? Which state was the 50th state to join the Union? All right. All right. So I'm going to run through the questions real quick, 1 through 10, and we'll go over our answers. And then you can tell me how many you got right. All right. Question 1: What fish has no heart or brain? Question 2: Area 51 is located in which U.S. state? Question 3: Whose face is on the $100 bill? Question 4: What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet? Question 5: What is the biggest animal in the world? Question 6: What is the color of an emerald? Question 7: A scientist who studies rocks is called what? Question 8: What's the name of the town where the Flintstones live? Question 9: What kind of tree do prunes come from? And question 10: Which state was the 50th state to join the Union? All right, here we go. Answer time. So just mark off if you get it right or wrong, and will give me the number you got right at the end. Question 1: What fish has no heart or brain? That is the jellyfish. Jellyfish has no heart or brain. Question 2: Area 51 is located in which U.S. state? Nevada. It is located in Nevada, a state I've never been to. Question 3: Whose face is on the $100 bill? Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin. Question 4: What is the last letter of the Greek alphabet? The last letter is omega. Omega. Question 5: What is the biggest animal in the world? That is the blue whale, and I'm sure my son knew that one from the get-go. The blue whale. Question 6: What is the color of an emerald? That is green. A scientist who studies rocks is called a geologist. That is number 7. A geologist for number 7. Question 8: What's the name of the town where the Flintstones live? That's Bedrock. Question 9: What kind of tree do prunes come from? That is a plum tree. A plum tree. And then question 10: Which state was the 50th state to join the Union? That's the state of Hawaii, another state I've never been to. So the answer is Hawaii for number 10. All right, so out of 10 questions, how many did you get correct? How many did you get correct? out of 10 on general knowledge. All right, we got some big numbers there. Seven out of 10, 8, 10 out of 10, 6. All right. All above 500. All right. All above 600. Good, good. All right. I don't know. I don't know if these are going to be harder or not, but our next category is going to be sports. So maybe harder, may not be. We'll see. We'll go for the records though here. All right. So again, same thing. We'll go over the questions, put them down, and we'll go over the answers when I'm done. All right. Question number 1 for our second category of the night. The Olympics are held every how many years traditionally? Traditionally, the Olympics are held every how many years? Yeah, that's right. We got the Olympics coming up this summer, right? They were supposed to be last year. We'll see how those go. Hopefully, the athletes will be able to compete. All right, question number 1. The Olympics are held every how many years? Question number 2. What is the most watched sport in the world? The most watched sport in the world. All right, number 3. True or false? You got a 50-50 shot at this one. Hockey pucks are frozen before each game. So we got a 50-50 shot at that one. So, all right, question number 4. From floor to rim, how tall is a regulation basketball hoop? From floor to rim, how tall is a regulation basketball hoop? All right, we're just rolling along here, guys. All right. Number 5, question 5. What is the very center of an archery target called? Question 5. What is the very center of an archery target called? All right, number 6. Question 6. How many teams has LeBron James played for in his career? How many teams has LeBron James played for in his career? Count them up. And no, his high school team does not count as in his career. So, all right, that was question 6. Question 7. What do you call it when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row? What do you call it when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row? Somebody's knocking. I couldn't get that one. Oh, that one should have been. Both of them were off. Okay. Sorry. All right. Let's see. All right. Question 7. What do you call it when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row? All right. Question 8. How long is a marathon? How long is a marathon? All right. Question 9. In which winter sport are the terms stale fish and mule kick used? In which winter sport are the terms stale fish and mule kick used? All right, number 10, question 10. Last one for the sports category. How much does an NFL football weigh? How much does an NFL football weigh? How much does a NFL football weigh in pounds? Or ounces, whatever you want. I can always convert. All right, those are our 10 questions for sports. I'll run through the questions in case you missed them. I'll move through it real quick. Question 1, the Olympics are held every how many years? Only in New England, Becky. Deflated ones count only in New England, so not here. Question 1, the Olympics are held every how many years? Question 2, what is the most watched sport in the world? Question 3, true or false? Hockey pucks are frozen before each game. Question 4, from floor to rim, how tall is a regulation basketball hoop? Question 5, what is the very center of an archery target called? Question 6, how many teams has LeBron James played for in his career? High school not included. Question 7, what do you call it when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row? Question 8, how long is a marathon? Question 9, in which winter sport are the terms stale fish and mule kick used? And question 10, how much does an NFL football weigh? All right, those are 10 sports questions. And we'll go through the answers. Mark them down if you got them right, and let me know how many you got right at the end. Question 1, the Olympics are held every how many years? Every 4 years. Every 4 years. Traditionally, anyway.
Why did you want me? Because it's my dad.
Hold on a minute. You guys head outside?
Yeah, she was trying to put on your helmet.
Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. Question 2. What is the most watched sport in the world? That is soccer. All right. Let's see. All right. Even though, all right, every 2 years challenge. No, you're getting enough right tonight. I don't need to give you do a challenge. So nice trying to get another one. All right. Anyway, question 2: what is the most watched sport in the world? That's soccer. Question 3: true or false? Hockey pucks are frozen before each game. That is true. Not quite sure why they do that, but probably to make it go faster on the ice, I guess. But hockey's not my forte. All right, question 4. From floor to rim, how tall is a regulation basketball hoop? That is 10 feet. 10 feet is a basketball hoop. Question 5. What is the very center of an archery target called? That is a bullseye. Also for darts, if we got some dart players. Question 6. How many teams has LeBron James played for in his professional career? That is 3. He played for the Cavs, the Heat, came back to the Cavs, and then went out to the West Coast. So, all right. Here we go. Let's see. Question 7. What do you call it when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row? That's a turkey. Question 8. How long is a marathon? That's 26.2 miles. 26.2 miles. Question 9. In which winter sport are the terms stalefish and mule kick used? That's snowboarding. Snowboarding. All right. Now, question 10. How much does an NFL football weigh? Just 1 little pound. 1 pound it is. Or 16 ounces if you use that measurement. So, all right. So, out of those 10 questions, how many did you get right? Out of those 10 sports questions, how many did you get right? Ice fishing? I don't know how a mule kick would have been an ice fishing, but that would have been interesting to see a fish do a mule kick. All right. Oh, 9, 5 out of 10. All right. All right. Good, good. 9 out of 10. 6. 3. All right. Sports are not are your forte, huh? That's quite all right. 8 out of 10, John. Good, good. All right. All right. Now, we got one more category. One more category. Tonight is rolling by quick. And I think it's going to be – no, they're not. Way to go, Sally. All right. Let's see. All right, we got one more category. This is going to be our last category until who knows whenever. So we'll hopefully be able to do this again sometime in the future, but we'll get those dates on the calendar. All right. All right. This category is called school days. So these are going to be questions that you hold on. It sounds like there's a fiasco of children in the garage. I don't know where these parents are, but anyway. All right, here we go. We've got school days categories. So these are all questions that you should have learned about in high school. So for some of us, it might not be as recent. However, it may be quite some time. So let's get our thinking caps on for this one here. Okay. All right. Question 1. Question 1. What is the Pythagorean theorem? What is the Pythagorean theorem? Who can repeat what that is? Thanks for closing the door. All right. What is the Pythagorean theorem? Not necessarily a definition, but just the formula. How's that? Okay. Question 2. In literature, what does foreshadowing mean? In literature, what does foreshadowing mean? English, especially literature, was not my strong suit at all. So, I think, as a matter of fact, my senior year, I don't think I read any of the books that we were supposed to read. I just had other kids give me the answers to the tests, the exams. So, I got by by skin of my teeth on that one. But the teacher liked me anyway, so she wasn't too tough on me. All right. Anyway, question 3. All right, we're going back to our Greek roots here. In Greek mythology, what is Aphrodite the goddess of? In Greek mythology, what is Aphrodite the goddess of? Sorry, Sally. Just couldn't get into it. Must have had something better to do than read all those books. I did read one though. If it makes you feel any better, Sally, I read one, and it was Animal Farm, and I think I only read that because it was only like 100 pages or something. So, and it was about talking animals. So how could you go wrong? But anyway, moving on. Question 4. Where in the body is the temporal lobe? Temporal lobe. Where in the body is the temporal lobe? All right. Question 5. What is the capital of the country of Panama? We had, what is the capital of the country of Panama? All right. See, geography was way better. I was way better at geography and history. So those were my good topics and subjects in high school. All right. What is the capital of the country of Panama? Is question 5. Question 6. Where in the world is the Louvre? The famous museum, the Louvre. But as soon as I started reading that song, though, I thought of where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? You guys ever play that game and remember that one? I love that game. I played it on my old IBM, my very first computer. To be fair, I read Romeo and Juliet freshman year and aced the test, and then senior year I played the drug dealer. All right. Couldn't get into Shakespeare either there. So yeah, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego was like a great game. And then they had a game show where the kids would compete against each other. That was fun to watch too. All right, question 7. Who said, "What goes up must come down"? I think this was way before high school. I think it was probably like elementary school science. Who said, "What goes up must come down"? All right, question number 8. All right, here's a math question for everybody. What is 75% of 1,000? What is 75% of 1,000? Robin, I think you need to do this question for everybody. 75% of 1,000. All right. Question number 9. What is the hottest planet in the solar system? What is the hottest planet in the solar system for question number 9? All right, and then question number 10, last one. We're going to geometry class. What do you call a triangle with 3 different side lengths? What do you call a triangle with 3 different side lengths? That is our wrap up of our final trivia night here. Those are our 10 questions for our school days category. So I'm going to roll through the questions one more time. Excuse me. Or in case you missed any, or you're still thinking on one or two. All right. Number 1, what is the Pythagorean theorem? We're looking for the formula here. Question 2, in literature, what does it mean to foreshadow? Question 3, in Greek mythology, what is Aphrodite the goddess of? Question 4, where in the body is the temporal lobe? Question 5, what is the capital of the country of Panama? Question 6, where in the world is the Louvre? Question 7, who said what goes up must come down? Question 8, what is 75% of 1,000? Question 9, what is the hottest planet in the solar system? And question 10, what do you call a triangle with 3 different side lengths? All right, here we go. We'll do some answers here, and then we'll count them all up here. All right, question 1, what is the Pythagorean theorem? That formula is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Question 2, in literature, what does it mean to foreshadow? Foreshadowing is an indication of a future event. So if you got that somewhere in that ballpark, good job. Question 3, in Greek mythology, what is Aphrodite the goddess of? She's the goddess of love. Question 4, where in the body is the temporal lobe? That's your old noggin there in your brain. Question 5, what is the capital of the country of Panama? The capital city is Panama City. Question 6, where in the world is the Louvre? That is Paris, France. Question 7, who said what goes up must come down? That's Isaac Newton. Question 8, what is 75% of 1,000? That's 750. 750. Number 9, what is the hottest planet in the solar system? That's Venus. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. Doesn't quite make sense to me because Mercury's the closest one to the sun, but I'm not a science teacher. So, question 10. What do you call a triangle with 3 different side lengths? That is a scalene triangle. Scalene triangle. John, you don't have to call me sir. I don't know. I don't get it, but you can drop the formalities, John. All right. Anyway, 10 out of 10. Very good, John. Count them up and let me know how many questions you got right. And then add them all up. So how many out of 30 did you get? How many out of 30? 21 out of 100, Terry. What? 24. Good job, Becky. So out of possible 30, how many did you get? Becky got 24. Terry, I'm guessing, got 21 out of 30. Not 100, but let's see. Well, who else got some good question or the questions right? 26 out of 30. Look at you, English teacher Sally Smith. 27 out of 30, 13 out of 30, 20 out of 30. All right. This was a good one. Good one. 20 out of 30. Very good. All right, you technicality with your Olympics there. All right, 26 out of 30, 26. Very, very good. All right. Excuse me. Well, thank you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you logging in. It's been fun this past 5 months doing these, so it's been pretty good. So I thank you for joining, and we'll look forward to doing this soon. And I'll stay in touch with you guys with any more information that we plan on doing here for Tetelestai. All right. Say your goodbyes in the chat, and then we will we'll move on. All right. Everybody have a great night. Enjoy the weather outside. And then we'll see you guys soon. All right. I'm going to end the stream now.